Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Florida Boy, and this is my EDC channel. And today we're going to be taking a look at another knife. But not this one. That's not a knife. That's a knife. Let's get into it. All right. 100% bought this on a whim. Not going to pretend like I was looking for a Bowie knife. So I was perusing through good old eBay, which I do from time to time. And I came across this little gem here. I think I spent a total of like 15 bucks. And I already had the little old timer that I'm absolutely impressed with. I like this little knife. But I decided, since I liked this little one so much, and then I saw this one just at the end of his auction, I was like, yeah, I'm going to pick that up. So I did. Here we are. It comes with a nice little sheath. So here's your sheath. Just nothing crazy, just a little nylon sheath. I would think with a Bowie knife, you expect to get a sheath. So what we'll do is we'll start off with a couple size comparisons. This is a 10-inch polished Bowie knife. Composite handle, like all your other Schrade sharp fingers. There it is next to the Rat Model 1. We are really not going to do a whole lot of size comparisons because this is a Bowie knife. It's not a pocket knife. There's your Civivi Knox, typical to an Elementum. Here is your Oknife Olight Freeze 2. There you go. And I'm probably just going to chip it off right there. This is as much as we're going to do for comparisons. Just because this thing is absolutely massive. Mine has a couple little wear marks on it. But I'm assuming because it's probably slightly used, no big deal there. God, this thing is massive. Look at this. Oh, that's a big knife. I like it though. This is definitely all the makings of a Bowie. Look at that. That's a cool knife. Don't typically do knives as big as this is an EDC channel, but I guess depending on what you're doing, this could be a EDC in the woods knife. something similar. I'm trying to justify my purchase. Don't patronize me. So this thing, if you were to buy it just normal price, you would spend probably about 25 bucks. Does this have the little... It does. It has the little... I have to be careful where I'm pointing this. Old timer. There you go. You have a nice little lanyard hole. I would recommend putting a lanyard on a Bowie knife. I do not know much about it yet. I haven't really used it. I have done a little bit of looking on there, on the website. So it is a 10-inch knife. The blade material is 7CR17 MOV. So it is stainless and it is polished. And the material is just like that. On the handle is just like that composite. And you do have a brass guard on there, which is pretty nice. Don't have to really worry about that a whole lot. Lanyard hole, we went over that. Overall, this thing comes in about 15 inches. So he is a big boy. I am not sure if I can weigh this. I will give it my absolute best though, just for you guys. Let's see here. 14.1 ounces. I can't say I expected it to be light, but that should be relatively spot on as far as weight goes. Oh, that's a big knife. That is a big knife. Will it cut? I don't know. Can you cut paper with a Bowie knife? You sure can. Yeah, you sure can. You sure can cut paper with a Bowie knife. Would you ever? I guess I. Yeah, there you go. It's just kind of big and awkward to try to get at the paper. So yeah, it does cut paper. For anybody that was wondering. Is he going to do a paper test? I sure am, because I am just that type of person. So let's take a close look. We're just going to raise this up to this point here. Yes, everything is nice and flush. We're looking right here right now. Everything is nice and flush. The tang of the blade is not rising above the handles, which is always a plus for me. There you go. So you don't have any sharp or gritty bits here that are gonna probably take a finger off, you know, hypothetically speaking. Now the end of the tang down here, it does kind of protrude outside the back of the back of the handle. No biggie there. Your hand's not going to be there. You have plenty of space here as far as the handle goes to fit your hand. That entire handle should be 5 inches. It is actually a little bit over 5 inches. So that makes me curious. Yeah, okay, so about 10. So this thing is just over 15 inches in total size. And then let's, let me wipe down this blade for a second. I don't know if these are my grimy mitts or, wherever I got it from, if it's their grimy mitts. But it really doesn't look like it's been used a whole lot. I mean, I see some scuff marks here, slight scuff marks on the blade, a couple scuff marks on the backside. That will probably come off. Like, see, watch this. Anybody who doesn't have a bottle of this, pick one up. It's like $8 or $9 on Amazon. Break free CLP. Does wonders, man. Watch this. Let's see. I don't know. I can't tell if those are scuff marks. Make sure I get everything off of there. It does come in that little applicator tube, which is cool. So yeah, those are actual scuffs on the blade. So what I'll probably do is lightly polish. We'll hit just a couple little points on this side. That should be enough. More than enough. There we go. Get a little bit of shine to this blade, since this is your time to shine, Mr. Bowie knife. All right. Here we go. Shine it up a little bit. It's hit with a little bit of oil. I like the profile on the blade, and that blade stock thickness on the spine of this thing. Very nice. I don't have any calipers in here with me, but it does taper down to a nice edge. This is a $25 Bowie knife, even if you buy it new. I mean, I like the Old Timers, and it's made by Schrade. Not the most amazing brand in the entire world, but some of the stuff they put out, just like any other knife company or any other company, some of the stuff they put out is actually pretty nice. Like I said, I'm a major fan of the little guy here, the Old Timer Sharp Finger. This thing's nice. I use it as like a little EDC steak knife. Just, realistically, that's what it is for me. It's like a little EDC steak knife. Feels great. And this is his big brother. This is probably his grandfather, if I'm being honest. If we flip it around this way, see, don't they make such a nice little pair? Yeah, they do. There we go. Well, I am definitely not going to make this entirely too long, because I don't have a lot of things to do with the Bowie knife. I just picked it up. I thought it was fun. This is like my zombie apocalypse knife. And, it's one of those things where it's a spontaneous, impulsive buy. And, yeah, I'm not going to EDC it for normal carry, but when we go camping or something, it's definitely going to make its way with me. And, yeah, that's why it made its way to this channel. So this is a giant bushcraft knife. But there you go. Very nice. You can see that pommel there does a very good job at keeping the hand at bay. You're not gonna accidentally ride up if you're really chomping on this or batoning with this thing. So there we go. That has been a look at my Schrade Old Timer Bowie knife. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing. I post pretty often. Thanks again, guys. Catch you on the next one.